In this short video I'm going to show you how to create a new world and some terrain. When Kodoo loads, click on New World and you're presented with a green patch of playing field. This is your terrain icon. You can change the brush size and shape by clicking here and move between the different brushes. I'm going to keep mine on square. This icon here lets me move between the different brush colours and styles for my paintbrush. I can click again and I can change again. A right click will delete a tile, a left click paints a tile of terrain. The next icon along is to be used with caution. This paints hills, but if you go too far with it too quickly, then the hills that are created are too large, and any robot or any rover or anything that you want to control to go up these hills will get stuck. So a right click reduces the size of the hills, so try not to create too large a hill in the first instance. So now I've reduced the size of my hills. Another useful tool is that if you create a hill, you end up with jagged edges. The next tool along here will smooth the hill so that the jagged edges become rounded off, and the rolling hills then are easier for any robots or any rovers, etc. to get up, and they don't tend to get stuck on any jagged cliff faces. It's a really useful tool. The next one is mountains. Now, unless you have a large world with mountains, you really don't need that one, so I'm going to skip over that one. The next one is water. Water's quite nice because if you click on it, then it will flood the areas that are lowest lying. If you keep clicking with your left hand mouse button, then the water level rises. A right hand mouse button reduces the level of the water. You can only flood it floods naturally, you can only flood the low-lying areas. So if I increase the height of it, you can see that this mountain area here, being the highest, isn't flooded. So if I wanted some other areas that were not flooded, then I'd return back into my hill tool and just create a few more hills, and in that way you can create ponds, rivers, lakes, etc. Always remember to use the smooth tool to smooth out the jagged edges so that anything moving over them doesn't get stuck on the cliff faces, and there I've created a kind of lake effect. In terms of the other aspects of Kodoo, I'm going to create them in the context of a world in the next video.